part 4 of my How to Ride a Motorcycle video series, and this covers defensive motorcycle riding.
Let's go for a ride! You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today!
Defensive motorcycle riding is what's going to help keep you safe out here on the streets. And that's the name of the game in riding a motorcycle out here on public streets, is to stay safe, come home, and be able to ride another day. It's not about being able to do wheelies, do knee slides, you know, do any of that idiot type of behavior out here on public streets that could, you know, harm your safety. So let's talk about it in this video, and hopefully these tips will help you be a safer rider. First tip for you is the gear that you wear. Of course you want to be wearing full motorcycle gear, but I highly recommend that you wear high-vis gear because it's going to help you be seen better out here on the streets. Some people say it doesn't make a difference, but I will tell you personally, since I've changed to high-vis gear, I get a lot of looks from people that may think I look like a freaking look like a nerd out here wearing this type of these colors, but that's okay. I don't care what they think. I just want them to see me, and I get more looks with it. And if I get more looks, they're looking out for me, and it's going to help keep me safe.
At the end of my Biker Chicks Wanted motovlog, a guy in a pickup truck saw me on my bike with my high-vis neon rain jacket and pulled up next to me and said, "Thank you, buddy, that's good thinking."
You buddy, that's good thinking. You buddy, that's good thinking.
And I tell you, if you wear all black, you'll look like a big blind spot. A lot of times I haven't, you know, I've missed waving to riders that have rolled by because they had a black bike, all black gear, and man, they went by just like a ghost. Hey, imagine to cars that aren't paying attention on their cell phones, and they look up and they don't pay attention, and just, you know, they see this you know, motorcycle rider in all black. They can't see. It's like a blind spot to them, and they pull out on you. So, in my opinion, it's really dangerous wearing all black gear. Although it looks cool, don't get me wrong, it looks very cool. But I would rather look like a dork wearing high-vis colors and staying safe out here on the streets than looking suave and ending up in a wheelchair or 6 feet under trying to look cool and good for the ladies out here on the streets. But another point that I want to give here is lane position. For my experience and what I recommend, now some people may not agree with me, and that's fine, but for me, that's helped keep me safe out here, and I stay just right of center. Because, or sometimes, a lot of times I ride center lane, which they tell you not to do because of the oil spots and all, but that's fine. I've never had a problem, but generally I'm center or just right of center. When you ride to the you know, left of center, look what it does. See the space to the right of me? It opens up space and allows those idiot drivers to illegally pass you on the right side, which is highly dangerous to a motorcycle rider. It could set you up for a real effed up day. And I'll tell you, it happened to me twice. I had a car pass me on the right side because I was hanging over here. And also put you closer to these cars here, which can end up sideswiping you. But I'm referring to more of a 2-lane road for oncoming and going traffic. And because a lot of times you have this extra lane, of course, a car is probably going to just pull in this lane and pass you. But believe me, there was an instance, I was on a 4-lane road, and the guy was just like this, and the bastard passed me on. I don't know if he was being being a a-hole about it or what, but he passed me on the right side, and it really shocked me. And it just, from then on out, I'm right here, just right of center, or center sometimes, even though they don't recommend it because of the oil spots. But I'm right here. They can't pass me over here. They only can pass me to the left. That's it. When I was on the highway once, as some of you may know, I was left the center over here, and there was an impatient car behind me, which I saw him in my rear view mirror the whole way. He kept coming up behind me. You could tell me he was in a rush. But he blazed right by me and was that close, man, to my bike. Had I swerved over like this, I'd have been toast. So that woke me up, and I said from there on out, I'm taking command of the lane. I'm sticking right here. They can't pass me to the right. So that's what I do, and I recommend for all of you guys. Another tip is you want to pay attention to the cars getting ready to make a left turn when you're coming up to an intersection. Before you come up to the intersection, you want to pay attention to what the car is doing. You want to look in their eyes. Make sure they're looking at you. Look at their car. If their car is inching forward and they're not looking at you, there's a very high chance that that car is going to pull out on you. And if you see that person not looking at you, see right there, if he's not looking at me, I'm going to, before I get in front of him, before I pass him, I'm going to hit the throttle. I'm going to hit the horn. Either that, or I'm going to rev the throttle so he can hear me and get his attention. You have to be proactive out here. You have to anticipate your opponent's move before they make it to help keep you safe. You can't just ride out here without a care in the world and just, a lot of people listen to their music and their helmets. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. And they're just riding, not even paying attention, nothing. That's a good way for you to get hurt or killed out here on the streets. You gotta ride around here as though every car is out to get you, and be prepared to bail out. That's the way you have to ride out here. That's why I like riding out in the country with less traffic. Less traffic, there's a less chance of a car, you know, causing problems for you. And you can ride a little bit more, you know, less paranoid out here. But out here with traffic, you've got to ride out here as though every car is going to get you, and you be ready to react at any moment. See, I'm here, I'm looking at that car right there. You looking at me? Honk the horn if they're not looking at me. See, I'm looking at that car right there. Is he looking? Is he looking? Honk the horn if he's not. Don't be scared to use that horn. And like I said, use that throttle, even though they may think you're a douchebag by revving your throttle. But who cares how they perceive you? Whether they think you're a dork because you're wearing high vis, or you're revving the throttle to get their attention, they think you're a douchebag. Who cares? As long as it's getting their attention and keeping you safe. See, he's looking. Look, pay attention. Pay attention to these cars. And also behind you, another very, very dangerous, what's really dangerous for riders out here is cars in the back. You know, a lot of riders get nailed from the back. You want to pay attention to your rear view mirrors, looking back even, paying attention to cars behind you, and be ready to wreck. If somebody's staying on your tail, all up on your tail constantly, then what you need to do is you need to pull your butt over. Pull your butt over and let them pass. Even though there's nobody behind me, but I'm just telling you. Number one of the biggest areas you have to be concerned with is when you're getting ready to make a turn out of a street or a parking lot. This is a high-risk area of getting T-boned. And I'll tell you guys, I almost nearly got T-boned. The mistake that I made was that I stayed here, I waited for a while, but I didn't wait for the road to be completely clear. I saw a car getting ready to make a turn, and I went ahead and made the turn because the car was getting ready to make the turn, but there was a car hiding by the side of it that was out of my sight line, and it came shooting out of nowhere when I made that turn and damn near T-boned me. Luckily he hit the brakes, and I froze up like a little, but it was such a shock. I wasn't expecting that. But what I should have did is I should have waited until the road was completely clear. I tell you, I learned my lesson. You know, make sure, just wait for the cars to pass. If you have to wait 20 minutes for that traffic to clear, then wait. Your life and safety depends on it.
Defensive riding tip. Use hand turn signals for better visibility. Don't just rely on your motorcycle's turn signals.
But they say you shouldn't use your right hand for doing turn signals, because you're supposed to do left hand, left arm, left hand up to signal you're doing a right turn signal. Not your right. They say don't take your hand off the throttle. But I'll tell you this, guys, that there's a lot of idiots out there who don't know the turn signals. So I will use my right hand, point to where I'm going, so they know where to find. Any idiot will know where I'm going. And by the way, that is a legal hand signal for those of you, the guys that try to tell me that I'm dead wrong. I'll include a link in the comment section to the official us.gov hand signals.
Another very important defensive riding tip: never ride parallel with cars, because a car can change lanes without notice any time, and you don't want to be in their way when they swerve over, because it could set you up for a real effed up day. Defensive riding tips recap: wear high-vis gear, ride as though every car is going to attack you and have a bailout plan in mind. Pay attention to a car making a left turn before you pass the car. Make eye contact and check the vehicle for movement. If the driver is not looking at you, then you need to get their attention with your horn. If the car is being aggressive behind you, then change lanes or pull over and let them pass. Use hand signals when turning for better visibility. Never ride parallel with cars, and never ride scared. Hey, stay tuned for part 5, where I'll give answers to the questions you all have asked me during this video series. Also, links to get my gear are located in the description and comment section of this video, or go to my website at CycleCruza.com and click on My Gear, and those are links to all of the gear that I currently have.
Hey, if you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized into various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you, entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends. I appreciate all of you, and I want to motivate as many people as I can to get a motorcycle. So I hope these videos help you out, and appreciate all you guys. So until next time, catch you guys later.
Don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug-out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly, so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.